to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bruins will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The inside handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. The Boilermakers get it past the sticks. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes. One surprise was Carson Schlesinger, 3rd in the nation in tackles. He's now in the NFL, David, so what's the big adjustment for this defense?
Well, I tell you what, the team finished strong. And whenever you change coaching staffs, you need that believe, that buy-in moment. Finishing 4-2 down the stretch, I thought was a good thing. So can the defense swarm? Can they game tackle? Who's the next guy in this rotation that's going to step up and make plays?
Got a man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be...
It's close. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
From the gun, give on the inside. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Looking for room, it's McCoby. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defense.
It's a seam wide open. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The jet sweep pass. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the draw. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Under fire. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Handoff from the gun.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Takes a handoff. It's Thomas. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull, Freeman McNeil.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And the Bruins need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets drilled as he releases it. Just trickles to the ground.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Touchdown, Bruins! Special teams proving to be special. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when to go. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Gets it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Bruins have it with a first and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second down coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. QB draw. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And the Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
UCLA 28, Purdue 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Boilermakers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
691, Gator score. Pound 55.
Gives it on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bruins! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. That's reeled in, it's Matthews. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Staples. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Great move. Now he's got room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want.
Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they give to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
And the Bruins in the hurry up. On the move, it's Woods. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, and getting the 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Got it inside the 10. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan